Trade video tutorial. This one is on the dashboard My Listings section. In this case, the particular broker has 13 listings. You can see green active, purple contract, red sold, and brown inactive. This is a summary of how many search views total for the entire collection of listings, number of profile views, number of OMs that have been downloaded, and also the number of inquiries for the entire total listings. We also have the number of property inquiries. This will change as the dates change, and the same thing with the properties added. And down here, we've got the collection of listings. And you can see we've got the current status, tenant type, date range, etc. We're going to do that here in just a minute. We're also going to do a look at the different kinds of ways to sort the data. But first, here are the way the individual assets look. This 7-Eleven in New York is active. It was posted on March 2nd. It's had 91 searches, 3 profile views, no offering memorandums downloaded. It's priced at 8,762,000 and change. It's been on the market for 126 days, and it's indicated as such property has been active. It has had 3 inquiries. These are just test inquiries, but that's where your inquiries will be revealed, at least in this listing section. Okay, then you can see that the color changes when we go into contract. It's now purple. The property was listed in February 25. It went under contract June 16th. Over here, you'll see again the counter on days. 20 days the property has been under contract. As we scroll down, you'll see the property that was sold. It's Fresenius, listed on February 17th, sold on March 14th. We show the asking price as well as the sold price. We also show these 2 dates, the posted date and then the date that the status was changed. You'll notice that on the active listing, we just have the date the property was loaded onto the site. We don't have any status change, so we don't have a second date. All right, now let's go back up and take a look at how we can maybe clear out some of the contract and sold and just focus on the active listings. Here we go, active. We hit search, and now all we're looking at are the active listings. Now, I want to point out one thing that's very important, and that is when this goes under contract, this 7-Eleven in West Haverstraw, New York, we ask that the transaction coordinators and or the brokers update the status. And here's the way to do it. It's active presently, it's July 6th, but let's say it went to contract. If it went to contract, we can pick out today's date. Let's say it went on under contract on July 6th, or it went under contract sometime before. Maybe it went under contract, let's see, maybe June 23rd or June 29th. Whatever that date is, that's what will show on the report. And the escrow period, we request that you put in the number of days that it's going to be under escrow, 45, 30, 21, 60 days, whatever it may be, and then you hit the update button. The update button will change it into a contract and we'll have that date of the change. All right, now let's take a look at, we have the active listings. We can sort them by tenant type. So if I just go to pharmacy and hit search, I'm just going to get the Walgreens that this particular broker has for sale. If I go back to select and I hit search again, it'll bring it back to where it was. I can also do a date range, say last 7 days or month to date, what have you. I can also go by keyword, or actually there is one. I know it's in Reading. Reading, we're going to find out here in a second. There it is. Walgreens in North Reading, Massachusetts. So that's the way the keyword works. I'm going to delete that. Go back to search on the active. Brings me back to where we were. All the actives. Now we're going to take a look at sorting by tenant name ascending. There we go. 7-Eleven, Burger King, C, etc. So it goes in ascending order. You could do it in descending order. We go back to select. Okay, I'm back to where we were. Now I want to, if I had all of the listings, I could search on status. It would bring the active, the contract, and the sold. I could also search on the date. Let's say that a change was made, a status changed. If I had all of the listings here and I hit the date, it would show what the dates were that the status was changed to contract or to sold. Then I have the posted dates. This allows me to take a look at, this was one of the earliest ones in January, and then I click it again, and this one was just onboarded in March. Total number of search views. This becomes interesting to review how much activity this particular asset has had, 91. But if I sort it by this, I get 80 for the Mavis discount tire and 207 for the Walgreens in North Reading. Same thing for the profile clicks. How many profile clicks? I've got 3 for the 7-Eleven. If I click it again, I got 18 for the Wendy's. These offering memorandums, this will tell you how many have been downloaded. Not so many right here, zeros, but if I do it again, I've got 3, 1, etc. Now the inquiries we're going to take a look at in a minute, and that's the way the listings work. We'll be back a little bit later to show you how the inquiries work specifically. Thank you.